Why would he knock? It's probably Gus.
Ready to go, Felicity?
Almost.
You, haven't seen Felix this evening, have you?
I'm ready, Gus. Let's go.
Made it.
So I see.
Hotel's bustling this time of year. Couldn't get away. Only thing kept me going was imagining the wonderful delicacies you'd have await me here.
That's nice.
Well,
Well, what?
I'm ready to stop imagining and start tasting. Where's the grub?
There is no more grub.
What do you mean?
Well, I ate it. Every last bite.
Oh. Either you were more than a wee bit hungry or I was more than a wee bit late. I'm hoping it's the first.
Actually, I barely even had an appetite. But when you're stranded in the countryside for more than an hour's time, with nothing around you but cold chicken and cucumber sandwiches, there's little else to do but eat them.
An hour? Can't be. Cold chicken and cucumber sandwiches, you say?
And fresh berries and homemade ginger snaps.
Sounds positively delectable.
It was. The next time we plan a picnic together, Gus, I hope that you will arrive in time to see the food adorning your plate rather than my figure. If there is a next time.
Oh, Felicity. Give a fellow some leeway. You know how busy the White Sands is in the summer?
Yes, and I'm sure Mr. Tremaine is very glad to have such a devoted employee as you, Gus. But unfortunately, summer is not my busy season, and I do not intend to spend my time off from school twiddling my thumbs.
Well, I wouldn't mind a bit of thumb twiddling myself. Better than waiting tables all day and rushing home to tend the lighthouse at night. You can go swimming and read books and take a hike in the woods.
But Gus, I want to do those things with you.
And if I were a gentry lad instead of a working lad, I'd accommodate your every whim.
I know.
We can still go for a walk by the lily pond. I'll pick you some cattails.
I can't go now.
Why not?
Because I need to get home and go straight to bed. To digest all this food I just ate. I don't feel very well.
Okay.
You've packed us a picnic.
Well, Pierre packed it, but I begged him to, so the credit's mine. I got Felix to take my shift so we could go out to the country.
Oh, I can imagine what you must be paying him. I'll get my bonnet.
Anyone home? Sure. Oh, Felicity, dear. Run inside and summon your parents.
Oh, well, they've taken Cecily and Daniel to Carmody to see the traveling show.
Oh, never mind. Come to think of it, Gus Pike, you could be as much help or more. Come on.
Well, Felicity and I were just...
No, come along, Felicity, but hurry up. Olivia and Jasper are waiting.
We just packed a picnic.
Oh, good girl. Oh, thank the stars, I'm famished. Oh, truffles. Oh, come on now. Don't dally. This is important.
What is?
I've bought the cannery. As a matter of fact, Gus Pike, I'm here to ask him to adjust your work schedule. Oh, well, not so much ask him really as tell him.
Has Felicity been complaining to you? Because I don't want no special favors.
Oh, no.
3 jobs? Mother, I can't believe that Gus has 3 jobs. What am I supposed to do all summer? Talk to myself in the looking glass?
Oh, well, if Gus is busy, why don't you go to the shore with Sally Potts?
What are you doing here?
Helping out. Uncle Jasper asked us.
You sure you want to be rolling your sleeves up in a place like this? It's hard work, you know.
Have you ever tried beating the dust out of a woolen rug? That's hard work. Besides, I think this may be the most we see of each other this summer.
I'll wager that schooner's shipping in coal from Wales. Might stop in Halifax and pick up some lumber and head down to Chile.
It must have been exciting being a sailor and seeing the world.
Well, Traveled near halfway around the world. Never saw a sight as lovely as the one I'm looking at right here.
I'm afraid Felicity's not here. She's off in Summerside helping Dr. Jones.
Well, I'm not here to see Felicity, Mr. King. I'm here to see you.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Well, I just received a promotion at the hotel. I'm the new assistant manager.
That's wonderful. Good for you.
Yeah, so, oh my gosh. I want to do this proper. I've been practicing for years. What I mean to say is, I now have the wherewithal to take good care of Felicity. Mr. King, I'd like to ask your permission to marry your daughter.
Gus, this is lovely. How did you get the time off work?
Well, I figured the new assistant manager could at least give himself one night to celebrate.
Gus, that's wonderful.
The menu, sir.
Later, Felix.
I highly suggest the duck.
Later, Felix.
Oh, but of course you could have the liver and onions. It's very good for your breath.
Felix, I'll just leave this right there.
Where were we?
Your new job.
Felicity. I was gonna wait until dessert, but I don't think I can. The only good thing about my new job, as far as I'm concerned...
Have you made a decision yet?
Felix, why don't you just give me a minute?
I'll have the duck, please.
The duck.
Make that two.
2 ducks coming up.
Oh, Gus, I can't wait to tell you my news. You'll never guess.
Just let me finish. The wonderful thing about my new job is that now we don't have to wait.
Wait for what? Gus, what are you doing?
Felicity King, will you do me the honor of accepting my proposal of marriage?
Marry you? Now?
What do you mean now?
Gus, you didn't even give me a chance to tell you my news. I've been accepted to Dalhousie Medical School next month. Well, I figured I'd finish school before we got married.
Medical school?
You knew I was applying.
Didn't think you'd get accepted.
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence.
Just think it's crazy. You're setting yourself up for heartache.
Oh, is that so?
Who's gonna go see a woman doctor anyway? Really think the Archie Gillises of this world are gonna line up to see a woman doctor?
Dr. Jones has a perfectly good practice.
I don't care about Dr. Jones. I care about us.
Well, what's so terrible about waiting until I'm finished school?
I've already waited long enough. I want to get married now.
Well, then maybe you should find yourself a woman whose only desire is to sit at home and darn your socks.
Maybe I will.
Fine.
Your duck.
But, Father was telling me about your news.
Yes, I'll be leaving for medical school in 4 weeks. Isn't it exciting?
Yes. Yeah. I was talking about Gus.
Please don't mention that name.
Why not?
He says he won't wait for my schooling.
You may recall I once kept a beau waiting.
Aunt Eliza.
A lovely young man, Rodney Binscarf. Oh, I was quite taken with him. But I had been invited to tour Europe with a rich aunt, so I told him to wait. When I came back, Rodney had married someone else.
How long were you gone?
10 months.
He couldn't wait 10 months?
He met someone else and fell in love.
What are you trying to say?
People change, particularly when they're as young as Felicity and Gus. It's fine and well for you to tell your young man to wait. But when you're ready to marry, in 6 months, perhaps 6 years, don't expect it to be the same Gus Pike. By then, he might not be interested in you.
If she's that flighty, you're better off without her.
Easy for you to say.
Then marry her and go off together.
And do what?
Well, you tell me. You'll get over her.
Oh, how'd you know? You've never been in love.
Oh, of course I have.
For me, it was just a means to an end. I thought my work in there would make Felicity proud of me.
Felicity? I don't even know why you like her. She's vain, self-centered, inconsiderate.
Felix, subject's not open for discussion.
Gus. What happened to him?
Oh, he was just helping me celebrate.
You got him drunk?
He's just sick. Afraid Felix has a rather low tolerance for alcohol.
What were you celebrating?
My freedom
Freedom from me?
from my job. I quit.
Gus.
Did some thinking and I realized I'm not cut out for the work.
I'm sorry. I've made such a mess of things.
No, don't apologize.
This is all my fault.
No. Should never open my trap by women doctors. You'll make a terrific doctor.
I don't know about that. There's so much work involved. It's so long before I'm finished. And even when I do finish, there's no guarantee I'll get any patients. You're right. People are afraid of women doctors.
I just have to let people get used to the idea.
And how long will that take?
I don't know. It's what you want.
I'm not sure what I want. I know I don't want to lose you.
You don't have to.
So you're going to be married?
Right away.
Felicity.
Congratulations, Gus.
Thank you.
You are a lucky man.
I am.
Bravo.
No, what about medical school?
Well, I've decided not to go.
Oh?
It's not for me. I realize that now. But I'll be going to teacher's college.
Absolutely.
We've decided we'll get married now, and I'll go away next spring. When I graduate, I'll try and get a teaching position near the White Sands.
This calls for a toast.
Oh, no.
And congratulations, Gus. I wish you and Felicity all the best.
What did Dr. Jones say when you told her you weren't going?
Gus is taking me there tomorrow. Don't worry. Dr. Jones?
Doctor away on house call at Robert Clayton's.
We've missed her.
You want to wait?
Are you Dr. Jones?
Gus, find Dr. Jones and bring her to Mr. McCrae's quickly. I'll leave a note in case you miss her.
Take it easy.
Oh, Gus, I'll never forget that, ever. In my whole life, what an amazing experience. Mrs. McCrae would have died if Dr. Jones hadn't gotten there in time. It was so incredible to watch her work. And when that little baby took its first breath, did you hear it cry out? And then I washed her off, and oh, she was so perfect. I just can't believe how exciting it all. Oh my gosh. I forgot to tell Dr. Jones I'm not going to medical school. We'd better turn around.
Well, we're more than halfway home. You can tell her tomorrow. Felicity. You should have seen her the other night. She wants to be a doctor, something fierce.
Yes, she has a passion.
I don't. I'm living my life for Felicity. She's the reason I wanted a steady job at the hotel in the first place. So I could provide for her. That's not her dream. Miss King, I don't know what to do.
I don't know how to advise you. What I want is for you both to be happy. I am proud of Felicity for what she wants to do. And I'm proud of you, Gus Pike, for having come so far. All I can tell you is search your heart and consider your choices carefully.
Felicity,
Just a minute.
it's important.
I'll be right back. Couldn't you see I was with a customer?
Can't wait. Coach is leaving.
Where are you going? I thought we were going back to Summerside this afternoon to tell Dr. Jones about our engagement.
Look me in the eye and tell me you don't want to be a doctor.
I want to get married.
It's not what I asked.
What difference does it make?
You should have seen the way your eyes sparkled the other night when you talked about delivering that baby. If we get married and you don't at least try to become a doctor, you're going to end up resenting me.
No, I won't.
I know you too well, Felicity. You will.
Why do you have to go away?
My friends offered me berth on board a ship. I'm going to take some time and find my way in the world.
But Gus...
Coach is leaving. Goodbye.
Felicity? This is exactly the width I wanted, but I need it in blue. Do you have any in the back? Felicity?
Gus! Wait, Gus!
Hold on!
Please don't go. Being a doctor doesn't mean as much to me as you do.
I have to go.
No.
Don't worry. You haven't seen the last of me, Felicity King. I gave this to you before as an engagement ring. And you gave it back. I'm offering it to you again. This time, no strings attached. Whenever you're lonely or discouraged, look at it. And remember, I love you, Felicity. I always will.
I love you.